biggest takeaway from this first week for me was how much I really have to plan out when I'm going to be training, because I'm trying to train. I'm also trying to play disc golf, and there's only so much time I have in the day when there's sunlight. I think I really need to start shifting my runs to the morning, which is difficult for me as a person. I am just like slow to get going in the morning. Like mentally I can feel myself. Physically I'm much more like, you know, in tune with everything after I've been awake for a while. So I think it'll be a challenge, but I think I really need to shift my runs to the morning as much as it's gonna hurt me. Intentionally planning out the training for each week is going to be really key for me moving forward. You know, you have a lot of time to think when you're running, and I'm like, there's really 3 things I need to keep in mind throughout this whole process. 3 things I need to keep myself focused on, and the first thing is rest. I realized very, very quickly after a couple days of running continuously that I need to rest as much as possible, and I need to actually get good sleep. The second thing is my diet. I think my diet is already like pretty okay. I've tried to eliminate a lot of things from my diet, but I still am someone who loves to eat, and I eat a lot. So it's going to be a bit more of a challenge to try to really eliminate some final things from what I eat, and eat enough food and eat at the right times, because I cannot eat several hours before I run, or else like the run, it will just be too difficult. The third thing, which I already feel good about, is hydration. Thankfully, I can hopefully train when it's not hot, but this week I did have to go on some runs when it was hot, and it just was too much.
That was tough. I had to cut that one short by about a mile. It's still too early to run, but I gotta see the Michael movie later.
If I do that, I need to make sure I have hydration, and I also probably need to look into hydrating while on a run, because I still have never done that. I'll just go on a run. Yeah, week one is done. Week 2 has already begun.
And we saw one like it was trying to dig
my
its way down there.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Week 2 was a lot. So I started Sunday. I played a round of disc golf in the morning at Sprinkle Valley. That was the first time I played the course. I have a tournament that I'm doing at the end of May, which will interrupt my training. I'll have to kind of work around that, but played with a friend on Sunday morning, and then I did a run on Sunday night. That was a good day. I'm realizing when I do like two physical things in a day, so when I have a run and like strength training or a run in disc golf, like, yeah, I'm pretty tired, but it honestly feels really good. And like I have to really motivate myself to do the second workout of the day. Monday was a good rest day. Tuesday was a strength workout, which felt good. I was able to give my legs a break. Wednesday was a run. And then on Thursday, I played disc golf. Thursday is always a disc golf day, and that's a rest day. So I got a good rest, and coming into the weekend, I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to fully like complete training set out because I was gonna go to El Paso for the BTS concert. It's a really pretty drive. There's a lot of mountains, and I think the desert landscape, once you like get out there in West Texas, it's really beautiful. I always enjoy going out there. It was my first time to El Paso also, and my first time seeing BTS in concert, so I was pretty excited for that. But Friday, we got Texas Roadhouse for dinner, and I really forced myself to go on a run that night because I knew I wasn't going to be able to run most likely the next couple days. Saturday is when the actual concert was. We woke up like really tired. I was really exhausted, but I was like, I want to do stuff. We saw BTS that night. We got gorditas beforehand. Gorditas from my favorite gordita place ever. I could eat like 10 or 12 of them if I wanted to. And we saw BTS. It was really awesome. It was at the
UT El Paso Sun Bowl Stadium. It was packed. There was, I mean, tens of thousands of people there, and the lines getting in were so long. It was crazy, but it was worth it. I had to start the concert late, but wow. I'm so glad I went. It was really an awesome concert. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I mean, being in a stadium and on that scale, like they had drones and fireworks, and it was crazy. But yeah, so we were exhausted Saturday. We didn't get back to the Airbnb till like close to midnight. Ate food, went to sleep, woke up the next morning early to drive back to Austin. So no running Saturday, Sunday, even though I was supposed to. It was tough. Monday was a really good rest day. Oh, I'm already bleeding into week 3 because I'm like in the middle of week 3. I haven't had time to film. But yeah, exhausting weekend. Week 2 was a lot. Week 3's it's gonna be a fun one. There's some interesting stuff at the end of this week, so stay tuned. I'm about to go play disc golf real quick before I have to go home and do chores before work. So yeah.
That was a super sweaty round, and now it's raining. It is incredibly humid. Oh my gosh. Got a long run in. Ooh, good way to start the week off. I gotta stop running on trails. Yeah, that makes it so much harder. Trails are so much more fun. Let's go. It feels great. It might be the last time I'm running in this cool of weather. I have to cherish it. Texas summer is coming up.
Week 3 was really busy because at the end of the week, I went to the Pro Tour in Austin for disc golf. On Friday, I went to go spectate, and then
Yes, sir.
And then on Sunday, I was volunteering and I watched the final hole play out. But looking at that week, I almost did all of my workouts. I keep in my head like Sunday feels like the week before, but Sunday is the start of the new week. So I need to get that in my head. But on Saturday of week 3, I did my longest run so far. It was 5.75 miles, a little over an hour. It felt pretty good. I remember feeling like locked in after a couple miles, and I was very determined to keep going. So week 3 was a very big pushing factor, I feel like, and I ended on a really fun note and got to do a lot of disc golf stuff. So very happy with that.
This is how I'm starting week 4. Surprisingly running faster than I want me to. I think it's the rain, maybe. Let's go. I'm drenched.
Well, I feel like I started off strong. Sunday, I had a 3-mile run with a workout. Tuesday, I had a 5-mile run. Wednesday, I had a 3-mile run with a workout. But then Thursday was my rest day. And Thursday, I have to play disc golf. But I ended up getting up really early. So I was like tired throughout the entire day because I ran into my workout at like 11 p.m. or something the night before. Because that's just how it ends up sometimes. So Thursday, I was exhausted. Tried to get a lot of sleep. Friday, I had to do a 5-mile run. Felt okay, but yesterday, Saturday, I did not want to do my run. It was only 3.3 miles, but
in the last run for week 4 and hit a pretty big mental block. Just felt really tired. I know the last couple days I didn't get enough sleep, and I think it caught up with me. It was really hard to get out and go on this run.
It took a lot out of me. My legs actually felt the worst that they have this entire time. I'm someone who does not get shin splints anymore. I think I kind of got rid of those during my ultimate frisbee days, but like it felt like the thing that happens before you get shin splints, and I was like, that's not very good. Even right now, it's 1 o'clock on Sunday, and I can still feel like my calves and close to my ankles kind of throbbing. That's the conclusion of the first month of training. Yeah, 4 weeks down, it's 28 days. I started this right when I got back from my Boston trip, and my Boston trip was like the 20th or something of April. So yeah, 420 because Patriots Day. So yeah, that's the first month. That's crazy. Wow. I'll sometimes have thoughts of like, I don't think I could do it because I'm only running 5-6 miles right now. How am I gonna run 26? But honestly, I have the confidence. I believe in myself. I don't know where that confidence is coming from. Maybe because I just feel like I'm capable of it. Yeah, that's confidence. I feel good.